Okay, so let's have a look at the piece from the beginning. You've got your PDF score, which shows you every finger, both left hand, right hand, every note. But I just want to show you what it looks like on the fretboard so that you know that you're doing it the right way. Okay, so from the beginning, I'm going to play one bar and then I'm going to join it to the previous bar with the arpeggio pattern. That's the way it's going to work. Okay, so first bar, all I want you to do is put your fourth finger just behind the 7th fret on the first string. And we want 3 of those. Okay, now with the pattern. Okay, now second bar, another B, same note, slide it down 2 frets to the A, 5th fret, and then second finger is in place for the G on the first string, 3rd fret. So that sounds, now with the pattern and the previous bar. Okay, now you want to play another G on the 3rd fret, first finger 2nd fret, F sharp, and then an open E. So it's just down the scale there. And with the accompaniment and the previous bar. Okay, now the next bar, you've got the open string, it's still in 2nd position, 2nd finger on the 3rd fret, and slide up to the 7th. So that's going to sound like this, but with the previous bar. Okay, and the next bar, you're going to jump up to the 12th fret, 4th finger. Okay, and we just want 3 more of those. And now we've already covered this bit where you slide the 4th down 2 frets and then slide it again, and you're in place for the A minor chord. Okay, so that's quite a big chunk of it there. But if we put the arpeggio with that, it's going to sound like this. And if we join it to the bit with the slide, which was a bar before that, with the arpeggio, it's going to sound. Okay, now we're onto the A minor chord. I'll just talk a little bit about the chord. We're on the 5th fret here, and with not the tip of the finger, but with this part of the finger, we're going to do what's called a bar chord, and this is a half bar. So you're just barring half the strings. Just get right behind the fret, get the thumb behind the first finger, and make sure you're not getting any buzzes, that kind of thing. Just get right behind the fret there. But you're also going to put your 4th finger down on the 8th. Okay, so, and then you're going to play the 3rd finger there, and then the first finger, which is already prepared from the bar. So that sounds. Okay, so from the top here. So when you've got this, you've got time there to prepare the bar. Okay, so you come down, and then you can prepare it. And the next bar is 1, 3, and 4 on the 5th, 7th, and 8th frets. So it's. Okay. Now the slightly more difficult bit to come here. You have to jump up 2 frets to a full bar chord. But you need this 2nd finger to play the D sharp, which is the 8th fret of the G string. So you're going to have to practice a lot of this to get onto there without any buzzes or stopping the rhythm, the tempo of the piece. Okay, so when you've got to here, the melody is the 7th fret, 8th fret with the 3rd finger, it's a bit of a squeeze, and then take it off again to the 7th. So 7th, 8th, 7th, and with the previous bar and the accompaniment, that's going to sound like this. nasty stretch here up to the 11th fret with the 4th finger. Try not to collapse the joint. You probably want to do that at first, but it's a lot stronger if you keep that curved like that. Okay, so 4th finger on the 11th, and then squeeze in the 8th, 3rd finger, so it's 11th, 8th, 1st. So with the previous bar, that's going to sound like this. And then it gets a little easier again because we're back to the 7th fret, 4th finger, 5th fret, and 3rd fret. So with the previous bar, and then you've got 3rd, 2nd, and open. So with the previous bar again, and then you've got a B7 chord. So 2nd frets, a gap between each. It's all on the PDF, remember. And the notes that you need to play in the melody are just 3 F sharps. Okay, so with the other bit. And then again, F sharp, G, F sharp. So that's the 2nd fret, 3rd fret, 2nd fret, and then finish with an E minor shape there. You've got this ready here, so 3rd finger is going to go down on the G, and that's on the 3rd fret of the 6th string. And you need 3 open E's in the melody. But this is slightly different because you're going to play a different bass note for each crotchet. So it's going to sound. So it's a little bit more complicated. By rolling up the open strings, E minor chord. So onto the major section now.